Our next inductee from the class of 2005, Adam Myers-White. I'm almost hesitant to let anybody who's dressed better than me stand up on this stage next to me.
You got me beat, man.
No, look at this.
Cut it out, brother.
Go ahead, give it a walk. See? Look, he's got the look down and everything. He knew he came to play. This is good. All right. Adam participated in football, basketball, and track and field while in high school. On the football field, Adam was a key member of the Big Blues defense. He was selected first team All-GMC, first team All-Cincinnati, first team All-Southwest, and first team All-Ohio. He was also selected to play in the United States Army All-American game. Adam was ranked as a preseason All-American and was labeled the #2 free safety in the country by a little station called ESPN. On the basketball court, under the direction of fellow Hall of Famer head coach Larry Allen, Adam helped lead the Big Blue to a state championship, earning first team All-GMC, first team All-Cincinnati, first team All-Butler County, second team All-Southwest, and honorable mention All-State along the way. He was also named the Butler County Basketball Player of the Year in 2004. He was also a member of the track and field 4x400 meter relay team that qualified for the state tournament in 2004 as well. Adam also graduated in the top 20 of his class at Hamilton. Adam then played football at the University of Tennessee. Go Vols. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Just glad he didn't wear that orange.
Fair enough.
We should play Rocky Top when you come up next time. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm a Kentucky fan, so I'm just going to stand over this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. All right, upon graduating from Tennessee with a degree in exercise science, Adam pursued 1 year of master's programs before entering medical school, where he's currently in his third year at IUPUI, also in the top of his class. He's more than just a good-looking suit. Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 2005, Adam Myers-White.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just so happy right now. There's not a lot of doctors in the audience. I don't feel too much pressure up here right now, thinking about what kind of questions I'm going to ask after the presentation. So thank you. First off, I'd like to thank God, man, the Heavenly Father above. With him, like our state motto, all things are possible, and you see a product of that right now. So have to thank him. Definitely appreciate everyone coming out tonight. It's a joyous occasion. It's wonderful to see all the faces I hardly get to see. I see Ms. Sullivan today, my first grade teacher at Jefferson Elementary School. That no longer stands what saddens me, but hey, that's how it goes. It was a pleasure seeing her, and this is a marvelous sight to see all my Hamilton people that saw me from knee high into an adulthood and didn't know what my future was, but believed in me so much. First of all, I'd like to thank the committee, the selection committee, for nominating me and selecting me as well. Congrats to all the inductees. Great accomplishment. So before the trap door falls underneath me, let's get right to the thank you, everybody. As you know, as Don Janae says, we're a product of this city. We're a product of everywhere. And like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. And Hamilton was my village that raised me. And that table right there, I'm trying not to get emotional, but yeah. You see from ground zero, started with my brother, my best man. Instilled the toughness. You know, when you get beat up by teenagers as a child, you get tough really quick. I love you, man. Pop, man, the lessons I get from him is one of a kind. You know, always trust God and be your own man. And it took a while to figure that out, but that's what undergrad is for. And I love my pop. I talk to him every day. He's a great guy. Thanks, Pop. And like Don Janae, he knows all my stats too. I didn't know of either. My aunt, my best fan, my favorite. Wonderful lady. And the one that holds it all together. Woo! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Bonnie Joe. Everybody knows Miss Bonnie Joe. Derek Huff, you know Bonnie Joe too, don't you, brother? Yeah. All right. That's my best friend. The discipline to get through medical school, to get through high school, and be successful, it comes from her. She's a great disciplinarian. I didn't like it a lot of the times, but as an adult, I couldn't be more grateful than for anything else in the world. She put me in the right environments to succeed. And as a youngster, that's all you can ask for is a chance. And she gave me that. I love you, Mom. Woo, that was tough. All right, y'all can clap on that one. Okay, that is the anchor to this village. And I've been put in the right places, and I see a lot of faces here that help me go along. As far as my athletic career, I like to start from everybody from top to bottom. Without them, you will never know who I am. Starting with Layman Dixon, who got me started in the Hamilton Fairfield League. Starting with the DeLong family here, Don Janae's family. Danny, Don Jean, I appreciate you guys. They got me started. The Howards. Ooh, this is tough. They got me prepared for real life. You know, spiritually, high school, got me ready for dealing with this guy right here, Coach Allen. To Tom Rainey, he's here. Thank you, T. Those are my baseball people. So I did play a little baseball, but not good enough to make it to the big leagues, as you can tell. And Steve Smith, he's not here. He was my little blue football coach. Thank God he let me play running back and not be the center on the O-line. That wouldn't have been too well. And then Coach Kaluser, who I didn't see him today. He was the football coach through high school, and he really taught me how to continue to maintain your character through adversity. We didn't win a lot of games while I was here in football, but you learn what life is about and how to overcome trials and tribulations really quickly. And I think that was a big part of how I'm dealing with med school, because you have challenges, such an emotional roller coaster, and those lessons from back then I still carry throughout my career. And the big guy here, Mr. Coach Allen, my basketball coach. Sophomore year, Coach Reed, Coach Reed was my freshman coach coming up. And I just like David Huff. We butt heads too, man. You got that too? And we butt heads early. And every day. We butt heads early. And Coach Reed, man, he was really my psychologist, and he calmed me down. Hey, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. He calmed me down and allowed Coach Allen to actually coach me, man. And Coach Allen's a great guy. And we brought the big one home. We brought the big one home over 50 years, and all of the spit showers at the beginning. I'm gonna tell that story. So I played with his son, Billy Allen, and I'm the dummy that sits real close at halftime because Coach Allen, he has what we call the spit showers. If you sit too close, you're gonna get drenched. It took me a while to learn my lesson, but his son used to cover me with a towel, so I love Billy for that. But it all worked out, and like I said, we brought the big one. And I wish we would have gotten with you, John, man. We played a lot of overtime game that year, but really wanted all 3 years to be great. And to talk about my career as far as a medical student, it's been a roller coaster ride, and it should be, taking care of patients. I've always wanted to represent Hamilton really, really well. If you know me, I don't claim Cincinnati. I'm from Hamilton. A lot of my friends know that. I give them the direction. So, you know, we might be small town people, but you can have big dreams, and I'm a living proof of that. And being in medical school, I have a lot of mentees, and then I mentor a lot of people. Even especially in Hamilton is the biggest for me. Dreaming big as you can dream, because dreams really do come true. If you go with a plan and the goals, the small goals become greater goals, and you become what you want to be. You can become a doctor, lawyer, whatever it is, an astronaut if you want to. And just know, just because you're from Hamilton, you're still capable. And I try to be a living motivation for that. And my niece there, she motivates me. She doesn't know that, but whew, that's tough. I can't talk about your guys anymore. Golly. My niece, she's a sophomore at Northern Kentucky University, And I'm a first college graduate, and she's following my footsteps, and it makes me go. Hey, y'all could have told me I was gonna get this emotional. Goodness. Okay. And, I know I'm a cookie, you know that. And teachers, as I mentioned, Ms. Sullivan, it was great to see her, but some people just stick out. And Coach Allen's wife, Miss Melanie Allen. Woo. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. Okay. Yeah, me and Miss Allen, we have what we call an ESP connection. You know, we just have this thing. She was my Algebra 2 teacher as a sophomore. She's been my academic disciplinarian and a spiritual growth that she's given me, and she sees how I walk every day. It pushes me. She pushes me to be great in everything I do. And I love the care packages. I still love those. And I just wanted to say 2 things about her. I have a promise to keep, and I have 1 more year till I graduate. And all she ever wanted, she was a zoology major, and all she ever wanted to do was become a doctor, but she's became a teacher, and like Don Janae, she was one of those seeds for me. But all she wants to do is shadow me in my office when I graduate. I promise I'm gonna give you that, for sure. And lastly, we had this concept on the basketball team about going the distance in 2004. And Coach Allen played the song for us, and we all got a little teary-eyed like I am right now. And we knew it was gonna happen before it even happened. And today, going the distance is all I think about with everything I do. And it motivates me every single day. And like we say, Coach Allen, I'm gonna get through this, I promise. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. Thank you.
Adam, I have to say, I am good friends with Kim Nuxall. Kim and I have become friends ever since I started announcing for the Hamilton Joes, named after his father. And if any of you, I hope Kim sees this on TV Hamilton, if any of you have ever worked an event with Kim, we all take bets on the side as to how quick he's going to start crying, because he's just an emotional guy. And one of the things he's always told me is that it's good to see a grown man cry. And I'll be honest with you, it's good to see a grown man who's a doctor cry. And I thank you for sharing.